from Meaty Behemy, starting things off in winter semifinals.
Yeah, that was actually that I lost to, that I was being real salty about.
Oh.
The May player, yeah.
Oh, he's a May player too. We have a couple.
He's got a Potemkin and a May. And
weird.
The Potemkin matchup against Jacko is just suffering, so he switched to May. And his I probably should have adapted to the offense, but I didn't. My salt is gone, so now I can't hate. Like, it's just incredibly belligerent and enraging, but if anything, that was a good strategy because it made sure that I got upset enough not to adjust.
Speaking of enraging, Goldlewis Dickinson getting a counter hit, jump dust, and pushing Mooney into the corner.
Where the fuck did Bridget's health bar go? Goldlewis!
Blocked Starship, this is not good.
Guys, I know that civil asset forfeiture is the #1 form of theft in America, but this is too much. You can't take that much health that fast.
Yo, she's trying to push things back, but the drone is going to catch her.
That might have been, I don't know if that was kosher to say. What I just said.
Hey, I don't.
That might have been a little bit, just a little bit.
That's on the VOD too.
Yeah. There's a recording.
You're memorialized forever.
There is now forever a recording of me on the internet calling police thieves.
Oh.
You can't just, so that's what civil asset forfeiture.
That's probably the least controversial.
That's what civil asset.
Cop opinion.
Do you know what civil asset forfeiture is? Look by name.
No.
It's where the police can seize property if they suspect that it was used in a crime, and the burden of proof is on you.
To prove that you're
that
not
it wasn't
a
used in
criminal.
I think is fucked personally, but you know.
Anyway. Speaking of.
So if you didn't like
speaking
that,
of pigs,
sorry. Speaking of police officers taking things,
does ACAB include the Secretary of Absolute Defense?
With Goldlewis specifically, no.
In this patch,
with
I feel
the real
like
Secretary of Defense, probably very much, yes. But with Goldlewis specifically, no. No, but it includes Bridget because she's a bounty hunter. Okay, but she's also trans, so like.
Yeah, Goldlewis being an ally,
yeah,
it helps, but you know, he is still a tool of.
He is still a tool
of the capitalist system.
Yeah. Hey,
huge super pushing him through the wall.
A trans cop is still a cop. That's true, mix-up. And I would apply that standard to a real person, but Bridget is an adorable trans being, and I love her, so she gets a pass.
Adorable trans being.
It's true!
Yo, Mooney looking to
and she's
get
not
a comeback
real,
here.
So she gets a pass.
We're back to neutral. This is scary. Drone on the table, blowing up Mooney. Oh no!
No. Can she bring it back?
All she needs is that to get rid of that sliver of health. But
that counter hit.
Oh!
Just not enough to confirm, but the low.
Nice. Game 1, Mooney, FGC, Small Beam Bridget. Meaty Behemy will wonder like, oh god, what do I do? If only I had a neutral skip tool that was full screen.
If only I had like a single input. There's a quarter circle and one button.
Yo, no wild assaults from.
And went full screen.
No wild assaults from Meaty Behemy. He cashed in his burst.
Or what if I had a projectile that went full screen and could eat multiple hits and trade in my favor?
Ah, yes. Well, he uses plenty of that. Oh!
But not enough to beat Roger, though, as it frankly shouldn't be. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be
the
dirty.
Big counter hit. The vacuum behemoth typhoon.
Yo, love the defense from Mooney using FD and then backdashing out when the spacing is just
out, getting that
right.
6P, getting the offense back, clashing, getting the offense back again, making a lot of good decisions here on defense that are keeping her from just objectively losing her health bar.
Yo,
because
smart
at this
cancel out of that
point,
TP.
a combo from Goldlewis is death.
Yeah, one touch is all he needs, but Mooney in an advantageous position, putting him into the corner.
Mooney does have the pressure, baits a backdash, gets a combo, good throw into the RC, and this might be we'll probably see a wall break here. Not opting to take the wild assault wall break though, so no knockdown.
No jump in. She knew that Behemoth Typhoon was coming out.
She knew that it
over.
Typhoon. If it hits you, you die. Good 6P. Good 6P there.
Oh, whiff grab!
No.
This could be the end for Mooney in this round.
Trying to finish. Ooh, man. I would have dropped that. I'm not going to lie.
Threading the needle with Starship.
My inputs would have been like 2 forward quarter circles and still wouldn't have given it to you.
Yo, throwing White Wild Assault fearlessly. I love to see it from Mooney. Cook this fraud and his White Wild Assault.
His white privilege Wild Assault.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever said... I cannot be the first one who has said white privilege Wild Assaults.
It is a move of privilege. That is.
It is
for sure.
privileged.
Yo, the deflect shield coming in and just blasting away the drone and Goldlewis, resetting the neutral. Deflect shield strong. Deflect shield a pretty good tool.
So he struggles to close the gap without drones. Can do a frame 9 strike invul move with +7 on block. So it gaplessly strains into his close slashing to set up Behemoth Typhoon. Yeah, if only he had a crazy thing like that. You know, if only something weird like that happened. It's not white privilege because Nago has it.
Yo, Zfan, that's very specific.
Shit, you're right. You're right.
It's Potemkin.
It can't be white privilege because Nago and Potemkin have it, and they are not white.
Is Potemkin white or black? Those are the only two answers.
Only two answers, but he's Indian. Zep is India, like future India.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Potemkin is Indian. Potemkin is brown.
This is me not
knowing
caring enough about the lore.
How dare you not know the lore? I mean, to be fair, Gabriel is also from Zep, and I feel like he has pretty light skin, so you could be forgiven for not knowing.
Well,
Bedman has it too. Does that mean?
ooh, sorry.
Well, I mean, Delilah's white, but the bed's not, so it's some kind of privilege. Listen.
Yo, shout out to the insane defense from Mooney, utilizing FD and deflect shield very efficiently. Those are limited resources, especially against Goldlewis, the meter deleter. But
the meter deleter himself.
She just ate a super.
Another white privilege wild assault. I'm not gonna stop saying it. I think it's a good line. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, she is like
just throwing the wild assaults out. But
threading the needle again with the starship.
And even Mooney knows that was dirty.
I love it.
Even Mooney knows that was dirty.
A little chatter between these two.
Even she knows, like, I robbed this man. I committed a felony on screen.
Yo,
I have to change her name. She's gonna have to move to Mexico. It's gonna be a whole thing, chat.
I'm really impressed by Mooney here, and I do feel like it's clear she's been labbing the matchup, but I think too, just like she's playing Bridget and ate the laser super and additional pressure from Goldlewis and didn't lose like hardly any health,
which is
because of
insane.
FD and deflect shield,
which is insane. Like that defense and that decision making on defense to minimize the damage, simply goated.
Yeah, you have to be correct in that situation for it to be right. But it worked out favorably for her there. Unfortunately, round one of our potential final game goes to Meaty Behemy, working on a comeback.
Oh, no, the two consecutive whiffed grabs. The whiffed grab in an attempt to punish the first whiffed grab is simply brutal. Yeah. You hate to see it.
Deflect shield in neutral, unfortunately, putting Meaty Behemy in wild assault range.
Oh, God.
Yo, huge rocket baby!
Oh, but it's not enough. It's not enough to survive the round still.
Love where her head's at, though.
Still absolutely goated decision making.
Yeah, she cruised right past the damage from the super, but unfortunately, being as fragile as Bridget is.
To think of, you know what, you're not going to see this coming because I haven't used it yet, and to know this is going to take long enough that I might take like a tick of chip or like a faultless defense 1 or 2 hits. Pretty good. This is some pretty good decision making. Unfortunately, it didn't carry her through that previous game, but she's got 2 more and she only needs 1 of them. So still in an advantageous position if you are Waffle House Fan Club Mooney. And this, I mean,
keep wanting to call it Waffle House Fight Club.
Waffle House Fight Club, because they fight. It should be Waffle House Fight Club, because that's a pun. And we love puns here in the main event. But unfortunately, it's not. Just
canceling the Rogers super to keep it safe. Very crafty.
Just claiming that pressure, extending her turn. Ooh, but a big counter punish on the whiff deflect shield, and that's half your burst gauge gone and like 60% of your life gone.
Unbelievable amount of damage.
Secure the Oki. He did. Nothing comes off of it, but the white wild assault is paying dividends for Meaty Behemy in this matchup.
Goldlewis had full security, looking for a drone opportunity. Here we go.
Full security. We were at DEFCON 3, which is the least it's the least insecure DEFCON. It's the DEFCON you want to, if you're at a DEFCON, it's the one you want to be at, I think. There might be higher levels. I don't know.
One more touch will do it.
Oh shit, I do work for the government. I don't work in that part of the government.
Okay, hard knockdown with the super.
Yeah, so we're gonna get the
move. The standard jump in. Empty jump low.
No, the standard overhead jump in. We eat
she needs
yellow.
that FD.
Oh,
make the throw
a little bit
clutch.
too slow to get the punish. What's the mix-up going to be off of the RRC?
Oh, unfortunately, probably not enough meter to even.
Yeah.
That would have deleted her meter and just
that was just
taken chip.
Yeah.
A cheap kill. A very
close Yeah.
As we say in
what
VSAV,
what the heck, Meaty?
when you die
Mooney
in
didn't get any
VSAV,
cheap kills.
when you die in VSAV to chip damage, it just says cheap finish, and you hear people booing. Boo. Yeah, it's like it's not a real kill.
The VSAV is the one
Cheap
with
finish.
VSAV is the one with the her name's not Delilah, the vampire girl that's in Capcom.
Morgan.
Morgan, that's it.
Yeah, Morgan and Lilith.
And what, Felicia?
Yeah, Felicia's in that.
Yeah,
It's a great
Felicia
game. That's my favorite fighting game ever made.
I wanna play Felicia. She looks cool.
You should play VSAV. It's got a good community on Fightcade. It's a lot of fun. One player is the objectively worst character
I think
in the
you were
game.
talking about that a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Everybody's viable. Even the shitty characters.
I just want to play the dog and/or cat girl. I'm gonna be honest.
I play the dog. Where do you think Nunchuck Pup came from?
Fair. There's just a little. There's a little like. Is like the. I know Red Riding Hood is in.
I feel like he probably fits the description of, you know.
Is he like a werewolf?
He's not dog. He's a werewolf, but he's definitely more for the furries than like the puppy boys.
That's fair. I see what you're saying. It sounds like that should be a nonsensical sentence, but I get it.
Felicia is more for the cat girls than the furries.
I can see that.
Here we go.
That's
strike throw.
Unironically, the first time I saw her, I thought she was a dog girl, then I found out she was a cat, and I was so disappointed.
The pointy ears and the curly tail didn't give it away?
I just saw fur and tail
That's
and
fair.
human being, and it was like, dog person, because...
the drone abuse.
I am simply doggle. If you looked at my D&D alignment, it would just say dog.
Yo, is this a win for Mooney? Can she
the
finish?
End of Meaty Behemy? It is in winners bracket, not in losers bracket.
Mooney kicking Meaty Behemy down to loser side.
Losers. So Meaty Behemy now will have to do battle against. Do we even know? This is winner. This is winner of BC. I'm gonna figure it out. The winner of Speech versus the winner of Yema versus Moonro Soda.